Good afternoon. Just out here on my run today, about halfway through 5 miles. Thought, this is a good time to stop and share a thought that's been on my mind for the past few weeks. 1980, she crossed the finish line, and the crowds cheered and celebrated her run, her accomplishment. They celebrated her and all that she had done. And before long, whispers started to spread throughout the crowd. Whispers from media, from the watchers, the witnesses of this race. They began to whisper, and about 8 days, in fact 8 days later, they stripped her of her first prize medal because, in fact, Rosie Ruiz had not run the race. She had run the end of the race, but had not run the full race. And she was exposed as a cheater, though she never admitted to cheat. I started running a number of years ago. And when I first started, I couldn't even run across the street without getting out of breath. And I didn't know how I would ever learn to run, but I just kept running, I kept going, I kept working at it. And before long, I could run. I'm not the fastest person out there running, but I'm able to run. Now I can run a half marathon and still be doing pretty well. So, it's been a long process, and I've had times in there where I've quit running. I've had times in there where I don't even want to get out of bed. I just want to sleep. Or when I get out there on the trail to run, I don't have any energy. I don't have it. I'm already hurting and right off the bat, and it's a struggle all the way through. And that's a real part of running. Now, when I'm out there, it's real easy to look around and see people who can just run, see people who are fast, see people who appear to got it all together on the running. And the thing is, some people are naturally talented. They have long legs. They take to it real easy. I have shorter legs. I have some. When we're going for a run, we look at others and we race against them. But the Christian race, talked about in Hebrews chapter 12, is a race where we're racing with each other towards something. We're headed somewhere. And according to Hebrews chapter 12, we're headed in one direction, and that is to focus on Jesus Christ, to focus right there on Him, to see Him. And it talks about what we're to focus on. See, for the joy that was set before Him, He despised the shame of the cross. The cross was not pleasant. It wasn't something to be joyful about, but the joy that He found, that Jesus Christ found, was for you, for me. It was for what was coming, that we could be together with Him. That's why Jesus did it. And when we look to the cross, when we look in this race and we're running the Christian life, we're to focus in one place. And that one place is not how well someone else is doing or how poorly someone else is doing compared to us. It's not even to look around and see all of these people and make decisions about how well we are or we are not doing. It's easy to get caught up in looking around at cheaters even who are pretending to run the race, but they're not really. They're not really running the race. They're not gonna get the prize. We're supposed to be in this together, going forward toward Jesus, looking to Jesus, remembering His love for us. That's what it's about. And it changes us. And over time, we'll get a little better at running the Christian race. But right now, it's just about getting up each and every day and going with Jesus, looking to Jesus every single day. Jesus describes in a short parable what it's like. He compares the kingdom of God to a seed that is planted, and he says, first comes the blade, then the ear, then the full fruit in the ear. Christians aren't born fully developed. It is a work of a lifetime running this race. And so never give up. And if you have given up, get back up. Spend time with Jesus. Look to him. Get to know him. Focus on his love for you. Focus on who he is.